am Andrei, I am the storyteller of Bucharest by Night and voice of Sheriff Andreaman and the Deadly Rose in many videos on this channel.
And I'm Ellie.
You're not Ellie.
I am Demi, his girlfriend and official meme maker of the group.
The meme master.
Yes, I am making them now.
And together we are the dynamic duo who are gonna discuss the Vampire Masquerade stuff.
That's very descriptive.
Yeah, well, it is. How do you encapsulate all of the terms, like all of the little
Lingo.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we can have an episode about the lexicon.
The lore and the history of vampires.
Sure.
Isn't that what we're doing today? The history of vampires?
We are starting the history of vampires with Caine, the Dark Father.
Daddy!
Daddy.
I call everyone that.
Yes. Daddy Caine. Yeah, we thought we should talk about this and see if we can, I don't know, maybe explain Caine differently than the internet does.
We can't. It's impossible.
Why?
I don't know.
Brilliant.
I like contradicting you.
Alright, so other than the fact that Caine is the Dark Father, the father of all vampires, what do you know?
Didn't he kill his brother?
Okay, yes, that's correct. He is the biblical Caine.
Okay, that's all I know.
That's all you know? Okay.
I know that he couldn't be killed
You couldn't...
at some point, but that might be the Caine from Lucifer that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, probably. It's connected, like, they have similarities. So I guess he can't really be killed, or...
That's why he's daddy.
At this point, I don't know if he can be killed.
How old is he? He must be really old.
He's the son of Adam and Eve, like the...
Oh my god, he's fucking old.
Yeah. With his vulgarity.
Sorry.
Yes, he's fucking old. It's a very descriptive term. Yeah, he is the son of, like, the first son, I think, of Adam and Eve.
There was another son that he killed.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Aren't you Christian?
No.
You should be very Christian. You're Greek.
That's racist.
What would Gus say? What would Gus say about you?
I don't know.
Okay. So his younger brother, was called Abel.
Okay.
Because he was able.
He was able to die.
Yes, which he did in a very bloody manner.
Yes, that's the best way to die.
So, okay.
He lost words, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I have succeeded after 3 years.
This was your goal, to make me
Speechless.
be speechless. Okay. So, I think because Adam is described as created to have mastery over the land and the beasts, that this was passed on to his younger son, to Abel.
Why not Cain? Isn't he like the heir?
I don't know. I guess because Eve was eventually given the power over the land, over the plant life and such, that she passed on her knowledge to Cain, which was he was described in a very funny text, in a parody text, as a psychopathic greengrocer. So the dude was very much into plants.
Cool.
He liked the herbs.
The herbs.
And yeah, he grew like zucchini and stuff.
Zucchini. Did he also have avocado?
Probably. You don't know what plants there were when they were walking the earth.
Did they have apples though? I don't think they were allowed to have apples.
It's just like it is forbidden in this family to have apples ever since your mom did that thing in Eden.
Okay, so he was the vegan of the family.
He was a vegan, yes. And Abel was very much into animals. Hopefully not as much as his dad, because apparently Adam liked to mate with beasts when he was in Eden. Like he had to be told by God himself to go and have sex with his first wife, which was Lilith. We will discuss about that.
Okay.
But she was disgusted with him because he liked to, I don't know, screw bears or something.
Ew.
Yeah.
They're animals, they cannot give consent.
Maybe he could speak with them or something.
Telepathy.
He liked to lie with animals. I don't know. Anyway, Cain was into plants, Abel was into animals. They both did their thing, whatever. And every once in a while they were supposed to bring a sacrifice to God to show their love.
That's very pagan.
Yeah. And this is why my first point of confusion, because didn't that guy kick your parents out of paradise and you're like, oh yeah, I love you so much, dude, you're
don't
amazing.
Kill me.
Yeah, don't do anything worse to us.
Don't smite us out of existence.
Okay, yeah. Apparently it's a bit complicated with God, because God is not there were several creatures like God, like
so vampires are Christian.
It's complicated. It's not exactly like the
like
Bible.
the La Sombra are right when they aren't they Catholic or something?
Mm-hmm. Some of them, but I think it's just a medium to control masses.
I like that
Because Catholicism was big, like it was big, and they took advantage.
Control everyone.
I imagine there were La Sombra in the Muslim
True.
church and belief. Anyway, so it was like, oh yeah, sacrifices to God. On the day of the sacrifice, from the Book of Noah and from the Bible and from all other sources, apparently Abel brought his sweetest, youngest animal, most succulent, and murdered it in a bloody way, and then burned it on the altar, and the smell of barbecue pleased God. It was like, oh my God, it smells delicious. And you should open a chain of restaurants that serve
fried chicken.
Chicken, yeah, whatever, or lamb or whatever they killed. He killed. And Cain brought his sweetest, most spicy and flavored. What?
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin spiced latte, soy latte.
Oh yeah, because he's vegan.
Yeah.
But if he's vegan and he was turned into the first vampire, wasn't that like bad for him because he doesn't eat meat or?
Maybe that was the point, because he was cursed. God liked the meat, he didn't like the plants. So like, what is this crap? Like, I don't know. God was completely against vegans. He was the first vegan hater.
Oh.
And was like, no, next time bring me
real
something
food.
Truly worthy. Yeah, something you love.
So he brought his brother.
So Abel, did the same thing, and he was like, what? What do I love more than my brother? Because apparently Cain loved Abel very much.
So he killed him.
Yeah, it was like, I'm gonna sacrifice the thing that I love the most to show my love to God. Like, other than God, Abel was his most precious human individual that he cared for more even than his own parents or anyone else. We don't know who anyone
Were there any other people there?
I will get to that. No. I not according to the books. The fictional book of Noah,
he loved his
or
brother.
The Bible, which is also fictional.
He loved his brother so much.
Yeah, he took a rock and bashed his head.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I show my brother how that I love him in a really wrong way, apparently.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Okay, so he killed his brother and God didn't like it because Abel brought him...
What the fuck did you do? Like, why did you kill your brother? Are you nuts? I don't think this one, I don't remember, because it was the famous line with am I my brother's keeper? Because God would ask him where is Abel, and he would say like, am I my brother's keeper? I don't know. Then I don't think the line is here, but it doesn't matter because it wouldn't be relevant. But what is in here is the fact that he said, or whatever, it says that he was cursed by his father. with a capital F.
Father.
But apparently it was not God that cursed him. From the context, it seems like his own father cursed him, killing his own brother. Yeah.
Oh, you killed my favorite child.
We had high hopes for him. He discovered how to make barbecue. We were gonna eat like kings, but no. So he was cursed. The thing is that it is very vague. The curse was, I don't know if it's mentioned any mark anyway, but he was cursed to walk forever alone in the dark lands of Nod.
He walks a lonely road.
Yeah, it was. He was the first actual brooding and stuff, and he was like cold and hungry and alone, and he wandered for many years, something like that, and
then he made the antediluvians.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. Because he wasn't a vampire. This is the thing.
Oh.
He wasn't a vampire.
He was immortal though?
I guess. I don't know. Because this is the thing. They don't specify exactly what this curse is. Like, not in the book.
Okay, so how did he become a vampire?
I'm getting to that. This is stupid. Because this is really fucking stupid. And the fucking is appropriate here. I think first he meets Lilith.
Okay.
Who was like there. I don't know. They met each other. She was like, "Oh, I know of you." How she knew of him, we do not know.
I don't know. Her
know
ex
of your
her.
pale Caine of Nod and blah blah. And she took him. She clothed him. He
was naked.
I guess he was in rags at this point. Like, even if you were.
Go to a Zara.
To a Zara.
Go to a clothes store.
Yeah, okay, sure. Who would run it though? Yeah, so she took him in, fed him and clothed him and cared for him and loved him, and he loved her. I think it's a bit odd. This was basically supposed to be his mother, which is odd. It's a bit odd.
I've seen this play before.
Yeah.
In ancient Greece.
Yeah.
It ended with death and
pulling
eyes out of heads.
Okay. Anyway, she was capable of doing like great magic and stuff, and she did teach him stuff like how to use
blood magic.
Yes, basically. She taught him the discipline.
Voodoo.
Okay, sure, if you must. And the archangels came to visit.
As they do.
As they do. Yeah, they visited him on separate nights. Like, first came Michael, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And they all of them offered him a chance to redeem himself, to ask for forgiveness, and
repent.
Your brothers is in heaven, not haven, and he forgives you if only you would ask for forgiveness, and we will like save your soul, whatever. You can come to see him after you die. And he was like, fuck that, no.
I like it here, I'm learning aspects.
What I did out of my own volition, and I am committed to this path, and I will bear this burden forever. And as they do, the angel Michael was like, okay, then fuck you. You're gonna be afraid. I don't know, I can check the book, but it doesn't matter. They started so Michael started with the curses, and they started cursing him like, you will never be able to walk in sunlight, the light of the sun will burn you, you will have to hide forever in the shadows.
Okay, so becoming a vampire was a group effort.
Yeah.
It was a group project by the angels. They had a deadline, and God said, okay, he needs to be cursed. You guys figure it out.
4 nights to do this.
You have not even a week to complete this.
Week tops, you need to turn this man into a vampire. So this is the thing, like, he cursed him with something like this. The next one was Uriel, Raphael, one of them. I know the last one was Gabriel, who offered redemption, and we'll get there. But the other two cursed him to drink blood, and I don't know what the other curse was like, to be dead or undead, or it was one of the things. Like, it was that.
It was a vampire thing.
Yeah, so all of these curses together turned him into a vampire. But now, explain the logic to me. Like, oh, hey, you're gonna live forever alone with superpowers. And you will have to drink the mortals. You'll have to kill people. What, is this a curse on him or on the rest of fucking humanity?
Exactly.
Like, this is insane to me. Like, okay, we're gonna curse you, but in doing so, like, just to take revenge on one person, yeah, we'll create a superhero, super villain, actually, that will be a horror tale for humanity for
centuries.
Millennia, even. So all of these together like turned him into a bloody vampire.
Vampire.
Yes, vampire. Except for Gabriel, who was a sweetheart and said, "Hey, brother,
I got you.
I'm gonna bestow upon you the ability, I guess, to redeem yourself if you make sacrifices and become good, like truly good. And this path is the path of restoring your humanity, which we will call Golconda."
He also named it. He had everything planned out. Why did he choose Golconda? That's such an odd name.
To me, it sounds like gondola, which is
the boat
in
Italy.
Venice. Yes. Yeah, I'm checking it out now. So Uriel said that he will drink only blood, and everything you will eat will taste like ashes, and you will always be as you were at death, never dying, living on. You will forever walk in darkness. All you touch will crumble into nothing until the last day. Yeah, so you see, like, great stuff for humanity.
They were very considerate.
Yeah.
The rest of the world.
And it was very painful, and he started like crying blood. Where is it? Yeah, Gabriel, Lord of Mercy. Son of yeah, and you shall call this road Golconda. Yeah, you see? Golconda. Yeah. Oh, this was when they Lilith taught him the ritual. So this was kind of in a vision apparently. He was like hallucinating the thing.
Okay.
So Lilith said.
So he had premonition.
Lilith did this ritual. In the process, the archangels cursed him, but he discovered when he awakened that he could use like celerity, potence, all the disciplines.
So Caine has everything.
Caine has everything, yes.
And then when he made new vampires, they only got a few of them.
We'll get there. So, for many years, it's split. So anyway, in the book, there is the tale of Zilla, who was his wife, first wife, which is odd because there is no second wife mentioned. I don't think.
The rest aren't important. The rest are.
How do you know he had more than one wife?
Unnamed wife 2, unnamed wife 3.
I don't know. If I were Caine and I had a wife and interest in women or a partner, maybe it didn't have to be female necessarily.
It could be a guy.
There would be more than one second generation, right? Like I would make more
wives?
Yeah.
And keep them forever.
I had interest in women. Okay, personally I like women. So I would have a...
I'm shocked. You like women?
I would have a whole country of women. Second generation everywhere. How he loved this woman who was very beautiful.
So did he turn her into a vampire?
Yeah. But wait. This is the thing that apparently she didn't want him, and he was suffering, and that's how he met the crow.
The crow.
Yes, the crow. Old pagan lady that was doing a ritual under the moonlight or something like that.
Beautiful.
And she promised to help him get Zilla's affection.
That's illegal.
Yes. Yeah.
Back then, maybe it wasn't.
I don't know. But she was like, okay, drink my blood, and then come back tomorrow and I will teach you stuff. And then, or I will help you home.
That's not shady at all.
Yeah, it wasn't shady. he didn't know what he was getting himself into. He was like, okay, I love this woman so
determined.
much. I will do anything to get her. And she came back the second night and drank again, and she did the same thing, like, come back tomorrow night. And on the third night, of course, he was bloodbound to her.
Oh no! But I did not see that coming.
He was bloodbound to her, and
she.
What is it?
Did
for a year and a day. No, I'm gonna read it from this because I don't remember it.
Tell me.
Caine labored in service to a crown, who with blood wisdom bound him surely as any prisoner. So yeah, he was bound. She would visit him at night, force him to give up his blood for her secret elixirs and potent formulas. She would take his childer's childer, so he sired?
He sired already, right?
Yeah, it's weird. No, because we get to the first city, which should be his first childer, so how this came to be, I don't understand. Chronologically, it doesn't really make sense.
Okay, so it's supposed to be before he sired, but maybe it kept happening even after?
Yeah.
It started before, but it was a recurring...
No, I think just the story is put in the book before the story of the first city.
Okay.
The thing is, she probably diablerized the childish child. I think that's what she was doing it for, because this is how we get the explanation for the steak or the heart thing. He stopped drinking from her, and slowly he started breaking the bond. And he lied to her, told her that he's afraid for his life and he could use a weapon to defend himself.
Okay.
And she carved this steak out of gopher wood, so she sharpened this stick and was like, oh, this is take this piece of living wood, sharp, strong, pierce the heart of your child who's threatening you, and so he took the stake and staked her.
Wow.
Yeah. And
how was a piece of wood the best thing she could come up with? There was no other thing that could be used. This is very like...
I think this is even before the Bronze Age, so they didn't
have
like stuff.
So it's really, really old.
Yeah. Anyway,
a rock.
She laughed at him and
died.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And then we get to the tale of the first city. Okay, so this is funny. Then we get back to Adam and Eve. Apparently, they had a third child.
Oh no.
Called Seth. Seth with a TH, not Seth with it, like the followers.
Okay, so it's not the Egyptian god?
Wait, did you say, oh no?
What?
You said, oh no.
I thought it was the one that the ministry like.
No, it's Seth. That's yes.
His snake.
So yes, so these are like Caine.
What did he do?
He lived for a very long time in loneliness and suffering, and he returned to the world of mortals. I don't know. Maybe he was walking the Shadowlands where the wraiths are. I don't know what, because it says he returns to the land of the living, or maybe he just goes back to society, not wanders the desert or something. Yeah, and he discovers that in the meantime, after so many years, his youngest brother, Seth's descendant, the children of Seth, as they are called, built this city, the first city.
About time.
Yeah. So when he did have a mark. Yeah. They recognized him. He returned and was made welcome, for none would turn against him due to the mark that was laid upon him. So yeah, he did have a mark.
Has a lightning bolt on his forehead.
Or an hunk, maybe. Yeah, and they saw that he was like super powerful. Then they started worshipping him and made him their leader. You should be king.
King Caine.
King Caine, yes. But he was, like I said, he was lonely. He was the only one of his kind. And he thought about embracing others that were close to him, dear to him. And so Uriel, the archangel, again came on the same night and told him that you are very powerful, marked by God, marked of God, whatever. Any child you make will bear your curse.
Okay.
So they will all suffer the same thing with the sun and have to drink blood and blah blah blah. And
poor babies.
Yeah.
And he was like, cool, thanks for letting me know. I'm about to make one.
Yeah. He was like, you know what, fuck off. I didn't listen to you the first time. So he embraced a dude. A young man named, and this is where the book is annoying me because he is called Enos.
Okay.
He might have been Hungarian. Enos.
I cannot pronounce it.
And Enos was like the one that Caine liked the most. He was like wise and
he had a favorite.
Yeah, he had a favorite. He was the first one to embrace, but then he's called. Let's see. He is called Enoch.
He changed his name.
Yeah, it's like the next paragraph. It was Enoch or Enoch. I guess it's deliberate to make it like it may be that or it may be that. Have different sources.
You don't know.
We don't know the sources anyway, but yeah. So Enoch, and he named the city after Enoch. So this is why the first city was called the city of Enoch.
Okay.
And then the second one to be embraced was Zilla. Zilla, maybe the wife, or what? I don't get it. It's a different Zilla.
Maybe
they're all called Zilla.
Every woman is Zilla until we find a different name.
Zilla.
Maybe he embraced her because she had the same name as his first wife, who was the only one who has a name.
That is a theory, yes.
Or maybe she had a different name before she was embraced.
Mm-hmm.
After she was embraced, she also changed her name to Zilla because it's such a beautiful name, apparently.
I know. So he embraced Zilla and Irad, who was very strong. He was Caine's arm.
Strong boy.
So my theory is this: like you have three attributes, right? In the three attribute columns on the character sheet. It's like physical, social, and mental. Yeah?
They are the guys.
Yes, they are actually the guys because
the last one is strong.
The first one is intelligence. Obviously, he was like the progenitor, the ventral of the La Sombra, of the intellectual. I think. This is my theory. Zilla was the progenitor of the social class, like the Toreador, even the Set, the followers of Set, and stuff like that. Or Ravnus, I think Ravnus also had something like that. And Irad was the progenitor of the physical, the Bruja, the Gangrel, the Timici, and so on. I don't know, Timici have a combination of physical and mental.
Where do the Malkavians fit in?
I think
social?
Yeah, social and the combination between social and intelligence. I don't know, apparently he was Arikel's brother. Wasn't he Arikel's brother?
Who?
Malkav.
I think so.
Yeah, so anyway, Arikel was definitely social. Anyway, so Zilla was embraced because her blood was most favored of Caine.
She was tasty.
She was and Irad was strong. So this was the second generation. So fuck them.
What happened to them?
They were killed by their childhood.
Okay, patricide.
Yes, the great deluge, the flood happened, and everyone was killed. They all died.
Besides Noah and his animals.
Sure.
And his wife.
Of course, the three vampires he made survived because they were vampires, but the children died. The children of Seth died. So all the humans were wiped out. The city got fucked.
And they starved.
And they starved.
No, they have no humans to eat from.
Maybe they drank blood from fish. Who knows?
Or each other. Yeah,
they exchanged blood. Because they died, Caine went into exile again. He was very sad. All the humans died and I'm gonna go away. So he left.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Figure it out on your own.
And after many years or something, they found him. They said, we found him after much searching deep in the earth. So he buried himself.
He buried himself. He wanted to be warm near the core of the earth. With the magma.
Sure. He blamed himself because he thought the flood was punishment for him returning to the world of the living.
Dude, not everything is about you. Was it about you?
I have no idea, but they returned.
So they found him. He was in torpor? Or
apparently not, because
he was making magma figures. Was he the first mini painter?
Mini painter? Mini maker.
Mini maker. He didn't have a 3D printer. He was making them by hand.
Autoclave. They, you mentioned Noah, and they actually found the humans who survived were the children of Noah. Each created a brood in order to claim the glory of Cain. I don't know what that is. But if they created a brood, how are they? Yet we did not have the wisdom or respect. Great war was waged, the elders against their children, just as Uriel had said, and the children slew their parents. So they made children, and the children were pissed off because they were probably being abused, like children usually are in Vampire. Yeah. Apparently they had swords by then. Used swords and claws to destroy, and fire and wood to destroy those who had created.
And the ice.
Yes, and the wind and water. They were avatars, all of them. And they built a new city.
The city of...
Out of the fallen land, they collected the 13 clans that had been scattered by the Great War and brought them all together. So
they gathered each other.
Civil war as well. I don't know.
And
who was they? Because they say they brought in and they start listing the clans. And
they also, I don't understand who they are. What I also don't understand is how were the clans made? So wait. Cain went underground.
Cain was away. Cain was sleeping. Cain was chilling under the ground.
But his 3 children that we mentioned before were alive and making children.
Yeah, so these 3 bastards made the 3rd generation of vampires, who were the progenitors of the clans. The Ventru, the Gangram.
Those are the antediluvians?
Yes, the antediluvians. But why do they call them antediluvians? Because this was after the flood.
I don't know.
Ante is before.
Maybe they started before.
Yeah. Anyway, there's another thing in the goddamn book that this is the thing that I mentioned last time that pissed me off. What?
I want to see.
Okay, sure. They said they brought in the kingship clan, blah 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 blah, and you have like the Ventru, the Beast,
Hidden,
Moon clan. Yeah, check out the Clan of Death.
Clan of Death. Giovanni. Why?
No. What do you know of the Giovanni?
They are mafia.
Yeah, correct.
And they sleep with their cousins.
Correct.
And they became the Hecata.
Correct, but you're going forward instead of going back.
I don't know black.
Okay, so...
Oh wait, they were before being the Giovanni, weren't they... I can't remember the name. Cappadocians.
Yeah, so this was the clan founder, the antediluvian, their antediluvian was Cappadocius.
Okay.
Giovanni is the name of the dude, Augustus, who diablerized Cappadocius and created a new clan.
Giovanni.
And Giovanni, yes, he became
Giovanni.
He became Cappadocius.
Okay. As clan of the Hunt, Asimites are of the Banu Hakim, right?
Yeah.
And why are the Salubri called Solot?
Solot was
the antediluvian?
Yes.
The rest were unchanged, right? The rest are still...
Simiches, okay, I don't know, some of them are like plural, no, not. Also, I don't like it when people use the S at the end of
clan names.
Yeah.
The Simichis.
Yeah, it's just
the Toreadors.
Clan or
maybe if you're talking about individuals, like there were 3 Toreadors there.
But if you say 3 Toreador, wouldn't be just as correct?
I don't know. It's like die and dice and dice.
that's okay, sure. Anyway, the Giovanni doesn't make sense because Giovanni was not born yet. Might as well say also instead of Solot, just say Clan Tremere, right?
Oh right. Wait, where's the Tremere?
It's not there. Tremere popped up in.
They diablerized
around year 1188 or something like that.
Didn't they diablerize?
Yeah.
The Salubri.
Yeah.
And became the clan.
This 13, which Giovanni was not among, they made a beautiful city and people worship them as gods. And they also made a 4th generation
How nice.
But they feared for the jihad and prophecy of Uriel, which I guess was like you're gonna fight amongst each other forever. And it was forbidden for those children to create others of their kind. So they created a fourth generation, but they were not allowed to make more.
Oh, and how did we end up being 13th generation?
I'll get there. This power their elders kept for themselves. So they would make more, or they just were like, we have the right to create progeny, you don't.
Okay, so
but we will not make more.
Okay.
Or maybe they actually did. I think they did. They grew just like humans do.
Okay. Yeah. Did they have ghouls?
There is no mention. Probably. I mean, the servants were some of them. So when a child was created, it was hunted down and killed, and its sire with it. So they butchered anyone from the fourth generation who created the fifth generation. The fifth generation that also fought.
Aww, that sucks.
And although Caine was away, we did feel his careful eye watching us, and we knew that he marked our movements and our ways. So
he sees all.
He cursed them. Oh my god. So here we go. We start with the curses, and the first one is Malka. Poor Malka.
Aww.
So he cursed Malka when that one defamed his image and doomed him to insult. Defamed his image? What did he do? He did make graffiti on a book?
He did drugs.
What's that have to do with defaming his image?
I don't know.
God damn it, Ellie.
For people who don't know, Ellie is my Malkavian character and she's a drug addict.
Yeah. Also tagger, so I think Malkav tagged his statue or something. Drew a dick on a relief of Caine. Okay, and when Nosferatu was found indulging his taste in foul ways with his own children, Caine laid his hand on Nosferatu. How did he lay his? Wasn't he away?
His spectral hand. He had the mage hand.
And told him he would forever wear his evil and his twisted image. He cursed us all for killing the first part of his children, the second generation. Yeah,
makes sense.
As we had hunted them down one by one, Zilla the Beautiful, Ira the Strong, and of course Rura. So obviously, like I said, they created the clans that embody the three
main
trees. Yes.
Okay, so he cursed everyone.
Yeah, though the city was great as Caine's eventually do all living things. It slowly began to die. The gods at first did not see the truth, and when they last looked about them, it was too late.
So they all died.
Yeah.
That's sad.
And then it says that Troil killed his father, who was Bruja, and he became the
Bruja.
Yeah, so Troil was the first true Bruja.
Cool.
And then Bruja killed Troil.
And his
child of his child's child rose up and he slew his son. Bruja was the first, yeah. So Troil, who was the child of his child, so his grandchild.
That must be really bad for your image.
He didn't just kill him, he ate his flesh.
That must be really bad for your image, your great-great-grandchild killing you. Not only killing you, eating your flesh.
Yeah.
How?
The disrespect.
Yes.
Do you know what the true Bruja are?
I don't know.
No. Okay. So they were in V20. They were an exotic clan and
really?
Very few. Yeah. Just like the Salubri.
Okay.
So these were the very few descendants of Bruja, of the original Bruja, who had different discipline than what the Bruja have now. They could manipulate time.
No.
Yeah. They could even get into like a time bubble and be there for centuries.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool. Why don't they still do that?
No, that's overpowered as fuck. Like, I don't know if I'm glad. I think it would be interesting to have two Bruja in V5. I don't
and what
think I've seen
changed?
them mentioned. What changed?
Yeah.
I don't know. They were there. Like they were very elusive bloodline, and very few of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's about. There are several notes in the book. They think they are made by what's his name? The gangrel from Bloodlines, the scholar Beckett.
Oh, right.
There's also the Chronicle of Shadows here.
So this is like a Bible that the character
Yes.
had and had notes on it.
Yeah, there are also notes.
Oh, naked person.
Yes, there is stuff about the rules that they must follow, like the traditions. I think they're kind of mentioned here.
Okay.
Also, etiquette on how to
Approach.
not approach, kind of deal with werewolves and fae and wizards, mages.
Oh, nice.
The enlightened.
The enlightened are the mages.
Raids. Yes, the enlightened are apparently the humans who were just humans but taught by Lilith how to use magic.
Lilith
Was badass. Lilith. We don't have enough. I mean, not enough. I don't have enough on
Lilith.
We don't have the prophecy of the Dark Mother.
Aww.
Because I don't think they released a new book, a new version of it.
Okay.
So this, as far as I've seen, was released in the V20 era. So, but her story is very interesting. There are proverbs, there are rules like diablerie is
bad.
condemned. Yeah,
Don't do it ever.
There are words of wisdom from the antediluvians, from Malka, from Nosferat, apparently.
Nosferat?
Yes, he's called Nosferat here.
Okay.
Gehenna is mentioned. Yeah.
It's really pretty. It has nice
The
art.
time of Thin Blood, also the awakening of the Dark Father.
Who is the Dark Father, Caine?
Yes. You want me to read it to you?
No, I don't
There
know.
will come a time when the heads of three princes will watch the burning of the dawn on a pillar of white.
Ivory Tower?
Maybe. Ancient hunger will awaken deep in the northern woods. Will assume all of her childhood. Elder darkness will stir deep below a city which has forgotten and will surprise the elder, its children. You will know the Dark Father, bastard of Caine,
So it's not
will
Caine.
awaken and bring deep of blood sacrifice to it.
It's Caine's son.
Ravnos, is he awakened
Ooh.
already?
Why is he holding a psychology test where with the ink block that they tell you what do you see?
He's wearing a mask that's stained with blood.
Oh, right. From this angle, it looks like a piece of paper, but now that you say it is a mask.
Of this science, you will know that the time has come to lay claim to your clan's safety, to fight the Dark Father. Why would you fight Caine? Why would you even
I don't know.
bother? Also, Caine, like, if we trust Bloodlines, the game, he's already awake and he never slept. I don't know, maybe he did sleep.
Maybe this is something that depends on the storyteller, or each chronicle could have it differently.
I guess, I don't know. Bloodlines kind of considered canon.
Okay.
We have characters like Beckett, who
is
here, and even the most annoying prince ever, Lacroix.
Lacroix.
I know it's Lacroix, but they say Lacroix because Americans.
It sounds like a beer.
Yeah, also it is mentioned here. Like, rumors involving Caine pop up regularly, so Malkavians kind of like have visions about him. Also, fake sightings.
Fake sightings. Oh,
Yeah.
I just saw Caine.
Yeah. Caine, run! And then they took over the city. I don't know.
Could there be someone that is pretending to be Caine to others? Could there be someone who is pretending to be Caine?
Sure, I think that's possible. If you're old enough.
If you're old enough, or maybe more than one person. There is a one person with the face who is Caine, quote unquote, but others who are helping him with like illusions. And
that is awesome. That is an amazing idea.
Like a group of I don't know how to call them, scam artists.
So yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
You mean to tell me all these years no one has done it?
Maybe they did, but I think that's really cool. Like, you can have a whole chronicle about this. Like, have a group of kindred who are powerful enough, maybe Ancilla, maybe elders,
Yes.
work together and create this persona and get a shit out of people. Like, I don't know, you could take over a city. I think that's what they were trying to do here with sightings of Caine, because they're mentioned. A couple of Nosferatu tried to do this in South Africa to take over a city. They faked sightings of Caine, so maybe they did it like that. I don't know, but that's a cool idea, like to have maybe 13 different vampires trying to do something like that. That would be awesome. He's also, and this was mentioned, I don't remember exactly where, but in regards to caitiff, right, to the clanless, because the Camarilla don't allow them in the Camarilla.
Makes sense.
Does it?
I don't know. To me it does, because Camarilla has many rules, and you kind of have to fit into boxes.
And it's not about that, you know. That's not the reason. The reason is that they're elitistic and their caitiff are considered like half-breeds, like something like that. It's like you're not even from this honored bloodline, or not so, not from the high clans. Even I guess the Nosferatu, who are not a high clan, are above caitiff.
Yeah.
Everyone's above. Everyone except Thin Blood, which are worse.
Thin Bloods are worse?
Yeah.
Because they don't have,
they're not really vampires. They're half vampires.
Some of them can also walk in sunlight, right?
Yes. Or limited light, I guess.
And if I remember correctly, they cannot have children of their own, or they can, but
not all of them. I think they say that some cannot have children. The thing is that in regards to them not being allowed in the Camarilla, it was mentioned that, hey, if you think about it, Caine was also caitiff. He was not of any clan, he was of all clans.
Yeah, but he was the first one, he was of all clans, he has the powers of all the clans. Aren't caitiff...
Caitiff don't know their power, they don't know their clan, so they can learn basically any power. So theoretically you could have a caitiff who knows all the disciplines.
Okay, but not immediately.
I am not sure. Sure, of course,
as
a fledgling...
It should be balanced somehow, that they can learn from different clan disciplines, but they can also start with only 3.
Well, they do start with only 3.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, as a fledgling, of course, you would not know everything, but you could end up learning everything. That's what I meant. There's also a different viewpoint, because Caine is supposed to be the main figure of worship for the Sabbath.
Really?
Yes, they are called the Swords of Caine.
Cool.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, doesn't it? And the third generation, the Antediluvians, are considered to be bad. And that was the purpose of the Sabbath, to hunt down and kill the Antediluvians before they awaken and kill everyone else.
Oh.
Yes, at the same time they're acting like monsters. Yeah, we're the good guys, we're gonna slay the bad guys by being horrible monsters.
To everyone.
Yeah.
I guess the power went to their head, you know, they thought, oh, we're the Sword of Caine, we can do anything.
No, their philosophy is that they are monsters and they should behave like monsters. What the Camarilla does, trying to blend in with mortal society,
they don't agree with that.
They don't agree with it, they think it's stupid and cowardly, because they learned nothing from the First Inquisition, and they thought, we should be monsters.
We should keep doing that,
we should rule humanity, they are cattle. But my point is that one of Caine's laws, call it the commandments.
Okay.
One of the commandments is thou shalt not commit diablerie, because it's a horrible thing, which the Sabbath does on a regular basis.
Oh, they wake up at night. Oh, what shall we do today? Let's diablerize that dude.
Yeah. Hey Dan, can you come over here for a moment?
I have something to tell you.
Oh yay! We're
Stay
sticking up to the rituals of the Sabbath and the tradition of the Sabbath. They do that. They slay their elders also on a regular basis.
Another patricide.
Yeah, they do a lot of things that contradict what Caine dictated. Also, at the same time, they use the Book of Nod as like holy book. Like, this is the word of our Father.
Isn't kind of like what Christian.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I apologize to anyone who might be Christian and offended, but this is the viewpoint of an atheist and an almost atheist, I guess. We disagree with a lot of stuff, but let's not get into that. It's a different topic. And controversy is not what we aim for, at least in that regard. Also, did you know, speaking of diablerie, the anarchists also, some anarchists also practice it. Like it's kind of
show
test
power.
Yes, test of strength. Go eat that guy.
Go eat that guy. I dare you. I double dare you. What happens if you do it, but the other guy's spirit, or how do I call it, wins and takes over your body?
Well, you're fucked. You're dead.
You're dead.
You're completely dead. Your soul is consumed because one soul has to consume the other. So you're completely gone. It's a test of will power.
Also, kind of physical power as well, because you have to after you bite and manage to keep sucking. I don't know, the soul out of their body.
Yes, after you drain them of blood, you have to
willpower.
Drain their soul as well and pacify them. This was really cool in the first Bloodlines game because you could do it with the Sabbat. What you call it? The mod. You could play Sabbat. Shut up, dog.
An actual dog.
Yeah, so you could do it and you would have a conversation with
in
your head. Yeah, with the one you diabolized, and you could pacify them.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was an interesting, really cool.
Yeah.
But we're shut up.
We have company. It's a gangrel trying to participate in the conversation.
The perks of living in an apartment complex.
With other people around.
Yeah, obviously. We don't own the whole building.
That would be cool.
Will you let me speak?
It disagrees with us.
Anyway, I wanted to... I think this is about it. That's about all there is to say about Caine. From the books and the games and whatnot. But as a conclusion...
Oh, we have a conclusion.
Why are you surprised?
I don't know.
We should have a conclusion after talking about it for an hour. The conclusion is that I like Caine as a...
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, as a figure, especially because of my lack of belief, I guess, and my combative nature. I am...
a rebel.
Yeah, sure. No.
Rebellious behavior.
It's not. It is rebellious behavior because I tend to disagree with a lot of norms and tradition even. And,
he has blue hair.
Yes, I do sometimes. But it's not that. It's a word that I'm looking for and I can't quite get it right now. A skeptic. Yes. I am a skeptic. I am a skeptic by nature. I like to investigate things. Of course, I'm not like an extremist skeptic like the ones who think the world is flat or don't believe in the moon landing or things like that.
Most people.
If you can explain it to me in a scientific, demonstrated manner, I will believe it. So, but when you're making fantastic claims, back to Caine again. We went on a tangent.
You did.
I did. I like the fact that he's like the rebel. He's like
He paves his own way.
Yes. The point that I was trying to make was that I personally think, because I'm not a hard atheist, I don't say there is no God. I'm willing to accept the possibility that there is a God, any God. But if that God is real, I am very pissed off at him, and everyone should be pissed off at him because he's basically useless. Like he's not intervening. He's allowing a lot of horrors and things like that.
It's the Watcher from the What If series, the Marvel series.
I guess he's just watching these fucking useless. But here in the Book of Nods list, you have this God who's cursing Caine, who didn't know any better. This with his primitive mind he thought that this is what God wanted, to see that he is able of this great sacrifice of killing the thing that he loves the most, destroying the one person
who knows how to barbecue.
And then, after being accused of why weren't you smarter than this, you stupid mortal who uses rocks for tools, he's cursed to walk in darkness, he drink blood forever.
Be a monster.
Yeah, and also like there is this deep sadness that is attached to him, that he can never truly find a connection, they can never truly enjoy the company of others. Even if you get attached to a mortal, they will eventually die and you will lose them, and again there is this theme of loss and sorrow. So that's why I like him. I think he's like committed to this path, and he bears this curse, but probably even this is what I did, I will suffer because I deserve to suffer, and I don't need you to pity me. Exactly, that's how I see it. Now, if we get access, and I will try to get access to the revelations of the Dark Mother, in there he's painted in a different light. Lilith is supposedly the mother, the Dark Mother, the mother of vampires, and Caine is the
first one.
The killer, not the killer, I don't know if they kill her, but apparently he attacks her with his whole brood of vampires, with the third generation, and they steal her gifts. I don't know. It's odd. And I honestly don't know much about the Bahari other than they worship Lilith, but I will do some research to discuss that in a future episode.
Yay!
Yes. Now, what's your impression of Caine?
My impression of Caine?
With the limited knowledge that you have.
Thank you! He's a sad boy.
It's sad boy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no! Something didn't go well. I'll go hide in the earth.
So he's an emo.
Yes.
First emo. Okay.
Yes, he did walk along the road, the only one he'll ever know.
Okay.
He is sad, but he's also kind of cool because he managed to. He did. I also like that he didn't take the pity of the angels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if you say you're sorry, we will forgive you. No, I did that, and I will pay the price.
Okay, face the consequences.
Yes.
Assume responsibility.
And have only one named wife.
Yes. First wife of Caine. And only.
And the only one we know of. The rest are hidden. He didn't want to. They signed NDAs that we will not talk about being Caine's wife.
Sure. Okay, so do you think Caine will rise up and devour every other vampire and blot out the sun?
I don't know, he seems very chill. From what I
Seems very chill, doesn't
he?
he?
He doesn't seem such
He was angry with them, but he didn't kill them.
He cursed them.
Yeah.
But even the curses aren't something deadly.
No, it's just like you will bear this curse to remember that you have done this.
Yeah. Which is fair.
Yeah. There's a lot of cursing in law.
Yeah.
Curses were very common. Curse you to forever put pineapple on pizza.
There's a curse on Italian.
We like pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Ha! Hate us. Tell us how much you hate us in the
We
comments.
have an Italian NPC in our chronicle. What does Dominic think of pineapple on pizza? He doesn't eat anymore, but as a principle, what?
I am not sure.
I will ask him and let you guys know. I am the only person he tolerates. Kind of. Sort of.
We'll try that.
Which is surprising because he almost shot me.
Okay.
He did not like Ellie. Ellie was
Doesn't like
annoying.
anyone. Dominic doesn't like anyone. He's La Sombra, he hates everyone.
Yeah. He is also a sad boy.
He is a sad boy, but he's also fun.
Yeah.
Okay. We keep like bringing in or making references to characters from our chronicle, but people don't know about our chronicle that much. Like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, no, you don't need to be sorry. We will probably present the
Yeah, we
characters.
should make
and
like a video about that.
We will make a video about it. Yes.
Or you can listen to Petals and Thorns on KKBN.
It sounds less by man. Sure. No, you should definitely listen to it because it's fun.
Especially when I'm participating as well.
We all love bad news.
Bad news for KKBN. Back to you, Morningstar.
All right, let's end it here because we're going on 1 hour and 17 minutes.
Ooh,
And,
new record.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do.
Have fun.
Yeah, that will be great. So yeah, that's our take on Caine, and we apparently like Caine. Caine is cool.
And we shall make the scam artists pretend to be Caine.
Yeah, you should have a chronicle about that.
First, I need to do my Changeling Chronicle.
Yes. The thing that I wanted to say was that do leave likes, comments,
Like, comment, subscribe.
No, I said like, share, and subscribe last time, but I believe that comments are very fun to engage with and also very interesting, and we would love to answer the comments. And
what are your views on Caine?
yeah, tell us how do you see Caine? What do you think of the Book of Nod? Would you include Caine in your chronicle? And everything related to that, anything related to that. We're very happy to see when people comment and engage. It's also good for us, for the visibility of this channel, but it's personally very satisfying to see when that at least one person, when you receive a comment, that you know they listen to the recorded podcast thingy that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about it for this week.
Yay!
You're glad it's over?
Yeah, this chair is really uncomfortable.
Okay, we need to. We'll slowly build a studio. So, just for the record, today is the 12th of February. It's the next day after my birthday, and for my birthday, as you might notice, we received a new microphone, and we are actually recording this with a professional microphone that was a gift from my players, and it is very much appreciated. We hope it's really good. I haven't listened to the audio yet, obviously.
Hopefully it's good.
Yes, but we hope it's definitely looking better than our phone recorded content.
That's great.
So slowly we are going to invest in this.
We are professionals.
Yeah, we're definitely You should trust us. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you for listening. We are very happy to do these and engage with you. So like, share, subscribe, and comment. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.